GDS versus Whirza.
Never before seen on stream. Brand new matchup.
All right.
Super new and unique.
I mean, this we've had this discussion so many times. This is literally a coin flip match.
Game one, sure. I think it's in favor of you, game one, and I think sideboard it's in my favor.
And probably, but I said, but like the actual match itself is effectively a coin flip.
It's pretty fair.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. Like I said earlier, the top three decks in the format right now will have a pretty decent matchup against each other. It seems pretty fair.
Yeah.
There's no like rock, paper, scissors. It's more just like everybody's playing a variation of rock.
9, 8. Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. That was actually a 7. So there.
You 6 and 2 is 7?
That was a 1. It was a 6 and 1.
It was a 6 and a 2.
No, those dice didn't move.
They did.
No, dude, you're wrong. This is the hill I die on. This is the real fight.
If when I post this video and you're wrong, you have to wear a Tron shirt one of the days at the GP in Portland.
That doesn't like affect me though. I started off playing Tron. It doesn't. I don't get mad at Tron. Like,
explosives on 1 seems fine.
you have to wear a blue shirt. Okay. I mean, no.
How dare you bobble me?
I want to know.
Can you show me?
You got a bobble.
You haven't cracked my bobble.
Yeah, you could have known what you were drawing as I knew. You didn't want to see? You didn't want to know what the hype was about?
Nah. I like Damping Sphere.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a non-card matchup.
I mean, it depends.
I play more like spells in a turn than you do. Probably.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And also, like, if you play a Death Shadow and I have a kill spell, you can't have just, like, 1 mana up, try and stub it.
The only time you're casting multiple spells is, like, when you're comboing or within the first 2 turns of the game. But I'm pretty consistent about, like, 1 drop turn 1, 2 1-drops turn 2.
Yeah.
Scour puts a bunch of garbage in the game. You bobble me, I show you. It's a Thoughtseize, a Flip Jace. Fire off the Thoughtseize.
Oh no, my Urza.
Yeah, get rid of Whirza. Get out of here. Okay. Go ahead. Get 2 fresh ones. They're all pretty stale.
I said they're land.
Yeah, it's not fresh at all. You ever feel not so fresh, down there?
Whenever you come around.
All right. I like that Family Guy joke a lot. I'm like, Mom, you ever feel not so fresh down there? No? No?
What's still wrong with you?
Nope.
Thought Scour.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, the dampening sphere meant I had a Thought Scour on your end step.
I mean, it is things like that do, like, quote unquote help slow you down.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my deck is at instant speed, so.
Yeah.
Just like, okay. Like, again, I just have Thought Scour in my hand. End step, scour myself.
Yep.
Jace is not very good in this matchup.
What?
Like, flashing back the spells is nice. That's just good in general, but it doesn't particularly excel.
It doesn't do a whole lot in this one.
Not really plussing him very much.
But Liam, you could totally make my Urza less.
No!
Make my Urza not be able to attack.
Because it was going to attack.
Inquisition. Here's a Sanctuary.
Okay, well, you've got Stone Cold nothing, so I guess... Fucking...
Thought Scour yourself?
Yeah. Costs 2 mana. The reason it was okay with doing that, because if, like, the only thing else I'm going to cast that turn is, like, a Grimag Angler.
Yeah.
And the tax that is added to Grimag Angler from Dampening Sphere can be paid with Delve.
Yes.
So it's like, oh no, I have to delve 2 more cards. Yeah, just no threats on my side of the board.
I mean, it's the same on my side. Like, the only... any kind of threat that we had, it was Urza. It's been, like, lands.
Game 1, no threats. Plus, like, I can't really even play Shadow.
And an altar. Yeah. so good right now.
A win con.
So I'm gonna play my land.
The clock is on. You just like have Mystic Sanctuary sitting in your hand.
Yeah.
Because there's only an Urza in your graveyard.
Yeah, it's like I said, like it's land and Urza. And he's like, I'm taking Chase Pass.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thopter Foundry. Trigger, you mill a card. I probably forgot the trigger. No, I didn't. Haha. Take that, Street Wraith, that you would have hard casted. He was like, yes, Swamp Walk.
You technically have a swamp
Yeah,
in your deck.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's on the board.
It's so good.
He was like, yeah, I'll take a 3 unblockable.
You know, Street Wraith Beatdown is not as funny as Deceiver Exarch Beatdown. Because Deceiver Exarch is literally a dork. It's a 1/4.
It's a 1.
And your opponent's always like, oh, I want to wait till he plays a Splinter Twin on that 1/4. So I want a 2 for 1 him. So I'll just let it live. And then, like,
You're like, cool.
I'm not going to play a Splinter Twin. I'm just going to beat you down with my 1/4.
Yeah.
Do I immediately pop the explosives?
You're like, it's like, yeah. Like, I think I was like, eat the altar.
Oh no.
Pop explosives. Haha, Jace. I have you on a clock now. Words seems okay here.
Yep.
Cause like I can.
Or for sword.
Yeah.
Like, we're.
You like dismember. What?
Like, show me the double stub. Dismember it. When your spell's on the stack, dismember. God, please.
And it's nice. So like I think I hit Jace for 1 fatal push. All right.
Hi guys.
Howdy.
I think I was gonna hit Jace for 1. That if you down ticked, you would die. And you're just like no.
Nothing for nothing.
Yeah. And I was like, all right. And I was like, Mystic Sanctuary, put War back on top.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, if I get at this point, if I get Ensnaring Bridge, I don't think you can beat that.
Well, I can flashback Thought Scour in my graveyard and target you. And that's what happens. One of 3 Thought Scours.
Oh no.
Okay, do I have a threat? All right.
Street Wraith. Hard cast Street Wraith. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this. I'm super not winning this game.
Like, sack sword. Sack sword, sack sword.
No.
23.
I can't block or race you with the Street Wraith. No.
Urza off the top. Just send a message.
No.
Land. I'm like, alright, that's fine.
Yeah, every land is an additional activation.
Yep. So I'm like, hit Jace for 1, clack you for 3, because you don't have a Death Shadow on the board.
Yes, it doesn't matter. We don't have to play Shadow now. It's all over. It's like, okay, whatever.
Alright.
I saw 1 Death Shadow that whole game. Feels
Yay!
bad.
We out top drew Liam.
It's like neither of us played any threats.
Until like,
Yeah.
what, turn 6?
Yeah.
Hey Liam.
I had 1 Shadow on my side, and you just found Thopter's sword over time.
I mean, Whirl do that.
Yeah.
Alright, so, like, Abrupt Decays. I don't remember if I brought an Ashiok against you in this one or not. I think I did, because I actually want to see, I did bring an Ashioks against you. Because I want to see, like, if they were actually effective.
I still cut all my Fatal Pushes in this matchup. Even though you play Emery, and like Fatal Push is the most effective way to answer Emery, a lot of the stuff that I board in just coincidentally also can kill Emery, like Colgan's Command and Abrade.
Yeah.
Also kill Emery, so it's like...
So I mean, so you're not lowering your removal spell count. You're just switching to modals.
Yeah. And then I also cut a number of Stubborn Denials.
Yeah, I think I cut Metallic Rebukes.
The only spells that matter if I counter them are Urza and Whir and Mystic Dispute and what is it, the Disdainful Stroke. Do all that.
And like I've been going back and forth on the Aether Spellbomb or the Nihil Spellbomb, and I think I like the Nihil Spellbomb in the current meta more than I like the Aether.
And summoning a creature isn't very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I think when it was Sultai Urza Mirrors the whole time, I think that was a fine one to have. I think now that it's kind of died off a little bit. I think the Spell Bomb was a little...
Best case scenario, what, you like bounce your opponent's Urza, prevent
Yeah.
them from going off,
And then
maybe.
if you're hoping to go off next turn, I think. Or just trying to recast it with Emery a bunch of times, so you just stop their Urza. But
you can also protect your own creatures with it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, something like Emery costs so little that bouncing it's probably fine.
Yeah, I think it's... I think in the current meta, though, I think the Spellbomb the Nihil Spellbomb just does more.
Well, so there's Sultai. There's 3 different versions of Shadow. The Jund and Sultai Shadow are kind of getting lumped together on Goldfish for some reason. That's because the decks tend to fluctuate in between each sort of version. Like you'll see Sultai Shadow just playing Temur Battle Rage because why not?
I mean, yeah.
You'll see just it's straight up Jund Shadow, but it happens to be playing Oko. So there's a lot of Shadow right now. There's the Whirza Mirror, and then Crabvine is actually a deck as well. So Nihil's probably a bit better.
Yeah, so and that's the Nihil's. I think Nihil just does a little more. Also, like in the mirrors, look at that one lander.
Every time.
I mean, double lave, and I think there's an Emery there too. So I'm just like, meh.
Take the sword. I want sword.
And it was like, sword, surgical. Whoa! You're not winning with a combo now.
What's up?
You gotta beat me the old-fashioned way.
Surgical feels so good in Shadow because like it's just free.
Yeah,
and you do not care. Like
the only 2 decks I think that are still fine playing surgical. Well, I mean not anymore, but like so is Death Shadow and then is it Phoenix when that was a deck?
Yeah,
like you're just like
a free spell,
right? Hey, take away your Scalding Tarns. 6 you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, alright.
Even something like Blue-White is happy to play it, where it's like, okay, I lose 2 life, but I probably take care of something that I couldn't beat normally.
Yeah.
For a while, everybody was mainboarding Surgicals when Phoenix was the best deck.
Which, I mean, like, that's, at that point, it's fair. You're like, okay, like, we just need to make one answer. Cool. Hit Phoenix. Hope to deal with your Thing in the Ices.
Man, I wonder, even with Faithless Looting, if Thing in the Ice would be the best deck.
I mean, like, you have replacements for Thing in the Ice, right? Like, you have Haggle and you have there's another one.
Well, the Pioneer version is playing Merfolk Secret Keeper because it's 2 spells on 1 and it mills you.
Look at that, drawn into 2 lands. Never not had it, Liam.
This is why you don't Thoughtseize the Astrolabe, because I just know you're going to draw it. Sure, I'll take Emery, whatever. When are you going to get those foil snow islands?
Probably going to Magic Fest Portland.
Are you going to get originals or the new ones?
New ones.
You like the new ones more?
Yeah.
I kind of like the originals in foil. The white bordered ones, I like those. Because like white border cards are hilarious. But I think you can get a judge call if only your basics are white bordered.
Why?
Because it's like marked cards.
But it's not marked on the back.
Yeah, but there's like people will say that it makes it easier to shuffle lands on top of your deck if you're already cheating. But I think at that point it's like,
well, that there's a reason like when you cut your deck, you give it to your opponent to then also cut or shuffle.
yeah.
That's
a lot of times people, there is a method of shuffling a specific card on top of your deck, and situations where people cheat to do that, they just won't present to their opponent on purpose. So you have to be vigilant.
Oh yeah, no, I mean at F&Ms most of the time like I don't care too much, but at a bigger tournament I'm like no, every time like I need to cut your deck.
Yeah, well for sure. Like I'll shuffle. I won't even cut. I'll just do like 1 or 2 quick shuffles, then cut it.
Yeah. Death Shadow.
Big boy.
It's a 3/3.
Thick boy. Yeah. So trade you your push for my Drownal Lock.
Yep.
Okay.
Like Ashiok.
Oh no.
I mean, the thing additional 4, I was like, like I said, like for this one especially, like I wanted to see if Ashiok was actually effective, and we both kind of talked about it. It's not as effective as I want it to be.
Yeah, it's just not doing anything on this board state.
Yeah, that guy, cool, Clack Ashiok. My guy did time walked me.
Yeah, I mean, I attacked Asiok, because like it does sort of affect what I'm doing, but it's. I mean, when you're at 20, I'm swinging for huge chunks. It's fine to take a turn off just to like nuke an Ashiok
Yeah.
or whatever.
Like I have 2 lands, Ashiok and a sword, I think. Just found all of my land this game.
Not good.
Like, we're for 2.
Okay.
It's like Thopter Foundry.
Now it doesn't matter if the sword gets countered.
Like, alright, Liam, double team or battle rage me.
Quadruple strike. Wasn't triple strike a joke card at one point?
Yeah, it's an unhinged.
Okay.
Because there's slow strike, regular strike, and first strike.
I want strike cubed. Strike squared.
Why did the fatal push get?
Because I looted.
Oh, you looted. Okay.
Yeah. Some player told me a story where he's like, he was playing kitchen table, and the way that he was taught was that at any point in time you could just discard a land to draw a new card. Like, I realized in hindsight the person who taught me was just cheating rapidly. It sounds like it, yeah.
I'm like, here's Mox.
Yeah, K commands.
Here's Ashiok, yeah. Like, blow it up, discard, like, hey, alright, I'm like, we take threats, here's a sword, go ahead.
Okay.
I was like, I'll put myself on top. It's like, yeah, hit the Scions, you can't ult it. And just
I mean, you weren't going to block because the Scions is just going to give the guy trouble.
Yeah, it's like, alright, cool, kill Ashiok. Yep.
My problem this game was like just not getting Shadow above a 3/3 for the longest time. So yep. Wild Nicodle. Cost me 10 life. This Wild Nicodle did.
Like, cool, put War on top. Go ahead.
Most Wild Nicodles only cost 6 life.
Yeah.
Because you have to fetch shock.
It's like, equip, attempt to attack. Like, nah, drown it. I'm like, that's fine.
Drown it, just get it out of here. I want to attack you.
Like, you know, I have War on top, so it's like, okay, he either has to, like, have a counter spell.
Looted away a Kermeg Angler.
Yeah. So it's like, you gotta tap out for it, so.
I knew you had War on top.
Yeah. It's,
like,
so I'm like, alright, like, attempt. We're for 2. Okay.
Stroke.
Yeah, I was like, I figured.
I had a Kermeg Angler in my hand, too. I just couldn't play one and delve and leave up stroke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I figured if you were discarding Gurmag, you had a counter spell in hand. It's like, there's no reason you would discard Gurmag otherwise.
I'm like, ult my Planeswalker, shoot you. And you're like, okay, cool, I'm dead.
Yeah. It's like, I'm dead, right?
No.
I'm at 7. It's like fetch shock, Liam. That's all you have to do at this point.
I'm thinking about it. I've got decisions to make. Okay,
dash out, everyone dash out. Cool.
Yeah. Put me to 6. I have a 7/7. Attack you.
Just like, Liam, you just drew 4 cards. Like
that's not an intuitive line of play. Like, it's not often that you get to play a shadow.
But no, I was like, Liam, like, if you fetch shock, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead, right? Like,
yeah. You gotta analyze the cards.
Like, fetch shock, thought sees yourself, it's fine.
Fetch shock, thought sees myself, dismember my own shadow, teamer battle rage.
Hold on.
You could have teamer battle rage like halfway through that. It's always about sending messages.
It's about sending messages.
We need to get foil slugs. Just to hand to people.
Yeah.
Your opponent takes a mulligan. Have a slug. Don't be salty.
Once you get to the point of actually getting some decent money from the channel, I'll probably do that, right? Just like buy out all the foil slugs. Like, who the hell just bought 6,000 foil gluttonous slugs? Don't worry about it.
It's not a problem.
Looks like Liam's taking a mulligan.
have like the most like lame playmat as far as like iconic stuff goes. It's not even a real Magic card.
Yeah,
It
Liam.
just happens to be the first playmat I won from an event, and I've just always used that since then.
I might stop. I'll probably start using the was it unstable. I'll probably use the unstable island mat because I'm just like. Originally, I got the Dead of Winter one because I was like, yeah, like that's we're running snow and we're actually running Dead of Winter. I'm like, now we're not running that anymore. So now it just feels like, eh.
Yeah, there's some Salt Ice Snow control decks that are playing Dead of Winter.
Yeah, I mean like the actual like control decks, those are fine.
The card's not dead. It's just not.
But I'm saying like for me, the reason I got it is because originally we were playing like Dead of Winter on the board and whatnot. It's like yeah, like we don't like neg 4 a board.
I'm just a big fan of witches.
Liam, they prefer to be called ladies who like magic.
Well, no, like a witch is something very specific because you can be a witch, you can be a sorceress, you can be a warlock. That's gender neutral. You can be an
I
enchantress.
feel like warlock is not gender neutral.
What's the female version of warlock?
A witch. I'm pretty sure that's why they have witch and warlock.
No, wizard is the male version of a witch. You wouldn't say wizardess. And sorceress isn't really. Is that the.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
God, Liam, learn the pronouns.
Is warlock really male specific?
I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Well, we'll have like one of the random people on YouTube comment, yes! How dare you?
Not all warlocks, that's all I'm saying, dude.
Like, look at that one lander again.
Just the worst person.
I think I do it because every time you get triggered by it. Like, every time.
Every time I know you're going to draw the lands, but every time I see it, I'm like, you just, why? Why risk it?
Because it's fun. Like, because it triggers you, Liam.
You're conditioning yourself to keep, like, bad hands, though.
Not really. So, like, that hand, one land, double astrolabe, and a bauble.
I don't even keep hands that are, like, one land, street wraith, bauble. Unless that land's a fetch land. That's the only reason I'd keep that.
Get him, tiny cat.
My foot's being accosted by a small furry creature.
Hey, Liam. Never not had it.
I didn't provoke this either.
Liam lies? Hey, Emery.
This cat attacked me unsolicited.
It's like, Emery's getting baubles.
That's another card every turn.
Yeah. Also being able to see what you're drawing is also kind of nice, assuming you don't kill it. I mean, turn 2 going down to 9 is kind of nice.
There's a double street
Tiny
wraith.
cat's getting your foot, dude.
Yeah. This was unprovoked. I'm being harassed.
I doubt it was unprovoked. You must have wiggled a toe or something.
Yeah, one toe wiggle. It's justified.
Hey, I mean, the way you're dressed, too.
Damn, Liam.
Tiny cat likes a working man.
You're just asking.
I see those canvas pants. What, do you have a job, big boy?
He likes a man with a job.
It's like, cast sword,
Tiny cat's got standards. Wow.
pass. Oh, so bauble you, see what you're going to draw. Thought scour. Alright.
Alright.
Shakarino.
Yeah.
Do you want to see your awesome stuff I got you?
And a little bit.
Christmas spoilers.
No, the Christmas present's in here.
Swing for 6. You go down to 12. See.
How are you?
Bauble
how are you
you.
not killing me when you're drawing 2 cards every turn, dude?
3 cards. Because Emery's.
Multiple Emerys.
That's how. So, like, my choice here was, do I try and cast Oko, or do I try and cast Urza? And I was like, I think Oko was the bigger one.
Either way, I was going to counter it.
Yeah.
Because both of those cards are super impactful.
Yes. And I figured that the Urza was just better for me overall. Ooh. Assuming Urza's going to the graveyard.
All the blockers.
Yep. It's like, what will you? See the Dismember again.
Like, that's a good draw. That's a free attack.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Dismember is super brutal.
Oh, it is.
Like there's not very many like 1 mana removal spell pump my guy for 4. Like that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. So bubble yourself, draw a card.
Top deck was bad.
What was it?
I didn't like it.
Okay, sorry.
Maybe I did like it. I don't remember what it was. What's happening?
I don't know. Draw 2 cards. Right, so we can go land. We can go Urza. No counter.
I'd chewed through every card in my hand.
Yep.
I'd also mulligan to 5 this game.
Emery. I think I should have tapped. So the Thopter's in the bin, so I would win next turn. I think I should have tapped 2 and equipped the sword.
I was counting your toughness.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I think I should have equipped the sword to like Urza, so he's above dismember range.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
yeah.
I think that was the
You might
mistake
as
I
well.
made
You
here.
had no reason
Yeah.
not to do that.
And then top draw royal scions to
So
I think you're talking about to have exact.
I had 14 power in first strike.
And we had 11 toughness, 12 toughness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. We had 11, and we had 11 toughness.
Yeah, so I was getting 3 damage over.
Yeah.
And the sword would have given you 2 more toughness.
Yes. So I'd gone down to 1, but then I just wouldn't have had a board.
Yeah.
So then top draw land. So yeah, that one didn't really matter
So
overall.
like even if you flip the sword, you have to block with everything.
Yeah.
Do you have an intermission coming up?
I